story title, Golu and the Great Mountain. Small dreams, big heart. In a quiet little village, there lived a boy named Golu. He was only 10 years old, but his eyes sparkled with dreams, his heart was full of courage, and his mind had a single goal: one day, I will climb the tallest mountain in our village. Near his village stood a mighty mountain called Shergad. It was huge, wild, and scary. People often said, no child has ever reached the top of Shergad. There were thorny bushes, slippery rocks, wild animals, and a long, tough path. Golu's friends laughed at him. Golu? Climb that mountain? You can't even run without gasping for breath. But Golu simply smiled and said, I've seen this dream, and I'll be the one to fulfill it. Preparation and setbacks. Golu made a plan. Every morning, he woke up early to run. He pulled weights using ropes, climbed trees, and trained hard to get stronger. One day, he went to his grandfather and said, Baba, I want to climb Shergad. His grandfather looked into his eyes and replied, the path is difficult, my son, but if you've made up your mind, walk it with courage. Golu began his journey. But the first time he tried to climb the mountain, his foot slipped and he fell. His knees bled, and the pain was sharp. But he didn't quit. Each time he fell, he stood up again. The highest peak in bright morning, Golu set out again. Alone. But this time, he was filled with determination. The path was rough, full of thorns, monkeys jumping around, and at one point, he even dropped his food. But he didn't stop. By noon, his body was tired, his legs shaky. But when he looked up, the peak was close. With every bit of strength left in him, Golu climbed the last stretch. And finally, he reached the top. He looked around, the entire village lay far below. The wind rushed past him. His heart was racing. His eyes filled with tears, but they were tears of joy. He screamed at the top of his lungs, I did it. The mountain of inspiration. When Golu returned to the village, the entire crowd was waiting. Everyone was shocked. A child climbed Shergad. From the day on, Golu became a hero, an inspiration to every child. Even his school teacher said, greater than Golu taught us that no dream is too big. With courage in your heart, even mountains bow down. Moral of the story, no dream is too small, whether it's climbing a mountain or becoming something great. Falling is okay, what matters more is how many times you get back up. Face your fears, because victory lies just beyond them.